It's good. Yeah, we're thinking better. Yeah. It's never the whole way up.
We've got some extra concrete again, so I'm throwing together a quick square form that will dump some of it out in and have a little extra pad that I can move around. Well, that's kind of the end of a long, hard day of concrete laying, the second day. I think I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. Not the finest concrete work, but it'll do. I think it's flat enough. We can put tiles on it and stuff. This is the part we did yesterday, and it was the bigger half. And then this is the part that I basically just finished power troweling. I think we were able to do a much better job on this second half than we did on the first half. We saw our errors and stuff the first time. It's pretty good. I'm very happy with it. Again, I'd like to thank Chad Shippey for coming out and helping us. If you guys didn't catch it, he owns his own business, and that's a lot of work, and he took 2 days off of that to come help us out here, and that's no small thing. Concrete work is some of the hardest work there is, and if you could have seen him the whole time he was here, he kept getting phone calls and messages and stuff and still having to manage his business while helping out here. But we really wouldn't have been able to handle that, probably at all, but nearly so well for sure without him. So we're looking forward to sometime being able to go over to his place and help him out with something on his homestead. So I'm going to check on Timothy down here, who's taking apart the forms for the cellar footer that we poured with the extra concrete that we had yesterday. I asked him to take these form boards off of the concrete that we poured down here for the cellar footer. So whenever you pour concrete, you usually end up with some extra because it's very hard to accurately estimate how much you need. There's so many factors. Usually you try to have something formed up that you can dump the extra into. And yesterday I had this formed up ready to go. This is 8 to 9 inch deep footer that we'll put concrete blocks on to build a cellar out of. I've really wanted a cellar for years. We dug this hole probably 20 years ago whenever we had some pond work done. So yesterday I was prepared to pour some in here, and I did not expect to get the whole thing full, but the extra that he had in the truck came out almost perfect to fill the forms to the top. So this was all done here. So with our extra today, I just came out and quickly made a square and a rectangle, and I have no real purpose yet for these. A slab of concrete can be pretty handy to have around. You know, you need to park a piece of machinery on it, you need to put it out for an animal feeder or something like that, or you need to, whatever, you know, you can move this thing and put it where you need it. I, however, didn't get any rebar in it, so I hope whenever I move it, it doesn't fall apart on me. Often people will form up things like a barbecue grill or a pad for a barbecue grill, or maybe a parking spot, but I've been really busy getting that house ready. So besides the cellar, which I was very happy to get done and did put quite a bit of planning into, this is just kind of throwing together what I did with the extra.
Oh, it's sweet. We love them.
Thank you so much for your help. We couldn't have done it without you.
Glad to do it. You
Really appreciate it.
Sure don't need to give me anything.
Well, I owe you.
But we'll eat them. We'll eat them tonight, probably.
So Chad actually has a farm homestead thing that he runs too. He's got cattle and chickens and garden, in addition to everything else he does, like running a business and big family and
bees and pigs.
Yeah, just been getting into bees this year, haven't you?
Yeah. Yep. Bought 2 hives and trying to get them built up. We won't have honey to harvest this year, but we will next year, and starting to kind of sell pork and beef and poultry and honey in the future, and kind of doing the homesteading thing. So I know you guys would come over and help me at any time, and so I'm glad to come help you. So I feel like that's what homesteaders and friends do. So glad to do it.
Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Especially yesterday, we'd have been sunk without you.
It was rough. It was rough.
That's it for today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.